The item shop updates all the time, but when a new skin gets brought to Fortnite's store, it's a huge deal. That happened today, and I'm super excited. I don't see any streamers or even YouTubers rocking this skin. The skin is fittingly called Death because it looks like the Grim Reaper. The pack also comes with a new pickaxe plus the ability to earn V-Bucks. The bundle was $10. I bought it and started to read off the 4 challenges I had to do. I had to complete them in 12 hours? Normally you would get a few days to do this, but I just have hours. I wouldn't have bought this if I knew that ahead of time, or I would have waited until I didn't have work the very next day. I thought for a moment and decided, worst case scenario, I'd call out and stay up all night doing these challenges before the 12 hours runs out. The challenges were as follows. The first was to visit all 4 furthest points of the map. The second was to glide through black rings found throughout the map. The third was to find a secret battle star at Haunted Hills. The fourth and final challenge, I had to get a win. I think I could do this and do it in under 12 hours, so I started. I did them in order in Team Rumble. Visiting all 4 furthest points of the map was time consuming, but I somehow did it. The next match I dove through the black rings. There were so many of them I had to leave the game and do it a second time just to collect them all. The third challenge, I started a brand new game again and went to Haunted Hills. It took a few minutes, but I finally found it. I was caught off guard and chills ran up my spine at where the battle star was located. It was located on a grave. The tombstone had writing on it. It had my name engraved, with the date I was born and the day that I died, which was today's date. I collected the battle star and I left the game. I turned my Xbox off for the night and turned my TV off as well. I was done and I wasn't going to complete this challenge. I'll waste $10, so what? As I turned my back with everything turned off and start walking towards the door, the room was then illuminated by my 50-inch TV turning back on by itself. I heard the Xbox beep and also turn on. I then heard Fortnite's music playing. I slowly turn around and look at the TV. There was a message on screen. The message read, "If you quit now, you really are dead." I was shaking. What do I do? I mean, I guess I have to play. I have to play until I get a win, or time runs out. And I do not want time to run out. After a few games, it became perfectly clear I was too nervous from this Grim Reaper possibly killing me if I didn't win, that I couldn't even play well enough to win. I invited my friend who was far better than me. I knew wins in limited time modes didn't count, it said so in small print, but it didn't say anything about me getting a win in duos. I decided not to tell my friend Matt that I needed him to backpack me or else I could die. Who am I kidding? He wouldn't want to believe that anyway. It took hours and hours, almost until I had just mere minutes to complete this challenge, but we finally did it. I was so grateful to Matt for helping me win a game. "Matt!" I yelled, trying to thank him. Nothing. I say it again. Nothing. Oh well, he must have gotten off for the night, or maybe his internet lagged him off. It had been known to do that. I looked at the time. I had to be at work in 30 minutes. Time flew by. I knew I needed to call out and call out right now, so I grabbed my cell phone and I called my job. I told them I wouldn't be coming in today, and before I could tell them my lie, which was that I had a fever, I get cut off with, "Oh yeah, take your time. You two were close." "I'm sorry, what?" I asked my boss. "Take all the time you need to process Matt's death." My world stopped right there. No sound, no anything. I hung up my phone. I was dazed. I turned on my Xbox and I went to Haunted Hills where that tombstone was. I go there and I read the tombstone. It changed. It now said Matt's full name, and the day he was born, and the day he died. It was early this morning, right after we got that win. I don't know what happened, and they say death doesn't choose, but death does eventually come for us all. But I know I got my friend killed. I guess the Grim Reaper wanted him more. If you see this Grim Reaper challenge skin for $10, avoid it at all costs. Your world will never be the same.